I am Isatou F Kamara from the Gambia, and as the new director of the recently created Climate Finance Directorate within the Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs. I will definitely say that LRI support has been really crucial in helping us really scope our mandate. And I would say their support was really timely and very helpful as well, because they provided very good legal and technical expertise, which really helped us draft a specific section on climate and disaster risk financing that could be embedded within the revised bill that would really help us align with our public financial management process with climate and disaster risk finance provisions. So the quality of their advice, I would say, was really excellent, because they ensured or help us to seamlessly align our national priorities and also introduce international best practices within that provision, within the provisions. So it really helped us to improve the quality of that bill. And I'm hopeful that when it gets enacted, it would really support the Gambia to really drive climate responsive budgeting and fiscal planning. It's really helping us, least developed countries, enhance our understanding on complex legal issues as it relates to climate negotiations. And this really is helping us in our negotiations process, especially having to understand the different legal languages within the convention and the Paris Agreement, especially when it comes to climate financing. It's helping us really drive the agenda of climate financing in a way that would really help us as least developed countries to really advance or enhance climate financing. And with regards to that, I think a notable example, I would say it's the legal support that they had recently provided, trying to articulate clearly the inclusion of loss and damage in the NCQG decision. So this is something it's been debated around, if loss and damage is part of the NCQG decision or not. And the advice that LRI, the legal advice that LRI has provided recently, has given that strong grounds that loss LRI providing this kind of support would really help countries that have financially constraints, like least developed countries, to be able to come up with legal frameworks that would really help them to advance their climate commitments in their country and align their climate commitments with their national planning processes, but also support them to be able to enforce these commitments, because law is not only about drafting it's not only about drafting laws, but it's about having laws that could help you enforce the commitments you've agreed upon, but also help you achieve your climate commitments that you have agreed to in the global arena, as well as help to really build the resilience of vulnerable people or communities in our respective countries. So I would say LRI, it's an institution that everyone needs to be proud of, especially if you are from a developing country like the Gambia, because this support they are provided. If they were not in this space, then most of us who don't have that legal expertise and the financial muscle to be able to come up with these legal documents, we would really find these frameworks inaccessible in our regions. Thank you.